everybody.
Hello.
Hello from Miss Wobble.
You're a weeble today.
The world's still going around, people.
Jan, you're a weeble today.
I'm
Do
a
you remember
weeble.
weebles?
Yeah. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
That's the one.
Yeah. No, it's still a bit, when I move my head about, it's still a bit wuzzy, but it's not as bad as it was. And we've got our little mascot, Gigi, who's hoping to find a crumb of cake on my skirt.
I don't think so, Gigi. It'll have fallen off by now.
We did a very naughty thing. We had some cake.
We did.
And we forgot to give a little bit to Gigi. So he has not forgiven us.
That right, Gigi?
We were that busy chatting, weren't we?
Yeah.
Mm.
But hey ho.
Well, hey ho, hey ho. Sue has been working, so she says. She says she's got nothing to show us, so she says.
I haven't.
Yeah, right.
I haven't. I took some yarn to work with me on Thursday, but never got round to having 5 minutes to myself.
Yeah.
Because like some people, you know, when it's time for the sleep, shall we say,
Yeah.
you know, they'll wind down with a book or
Yeah.
watch a bit of telly. Well, I'll just, you know, if I've got some yarn with me, I'll crochet.
Yeah.
But it just didn't happen.
But they didn't want to sit and watch the telly.
Well, no, this is like when they've all gone to bed.
Yeah.
You know, there's a period during our shift that is
Yeah, you
like,
can sit down. Yeah.
you know, it's the sleepover bit.
Yeah. I can remember when I was in hospital one time. Everybody's asleep, and I wasn't because I wasn't sleeping. And they'd put me near to the nurses' station because I suppose I was one of the poorly ones at the time. Because the nearer you are to the nurses, the poorly you are. And she was sat there crocheting away all night. You know, I mean, she was sort of watching out for everybody. Because in the old days, there used to be like a big ward where you could see everybody. And then the nurses' station used to be all in glass. You know, where she could sit and keep her eye on everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she was there. She wasn't just ignoring anybody. She was, you know, if you got up, she was like, "You all right?"
Yeah.
You know, and things like that. So she was sat there crocheting, and I thought, "Oh, I'd like a job like this." Not the rest of it, where you have to look after her and change bedding and stuff like that. No. Yeah. Well, Gigi's looking at her.
Oh gosh, what's he seen now?
The guy going down the road. He's got his hat on backwards, and for some reason or other, Gigi doesn't like high-vis jackets. You know, the big bright. Doesn't like the postman, who has gone past without leaving me anything.
Ooh.
Not that I've ordered anything, but you live in halls, don't you? Even if you haven't ordered anything, you think,
something will come.
Something will come. Yeah, it did. It was the last time something came. It was an application to renew my bus pass.
Oh right.
I could do it online because they've already got my photos. That's nice.
God.
I could do that. Well, what am I doing? I'm still not doing much because of me
just
me dizziness.
before we go any further, thank you, Ephraim.
Yeah.
You know the story behind it, so
Yeah. And
I shall just say.
I'm sat on my magazines.
Oh no.
Flattening them out.
Ironing them.
Ironing them, yeah. That's what I'm up to.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. I would have liked to put some different colours in, but I can't seem to find anything that tones.
I think that
tones with it. I think
just goes, it's just lovely.
Yeah, I think after I've finished this one, I think I'm going to go on to the gold next.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's absolutely lovely.
Yeah, I was trying to introduce some like kind of holiday greens colours, but I just didn't have any in the odd balls, yeah.
No, I think it's...
Yeah.
Pass it over, let me...
It's attached.
Oh, is it?
It's attached to that bowl.
Right on.
Progress, people. My son came on Sunday and he measured up. That doesn't necessarily mean anything's going to happen soon.
Well, no, he's a man.
He's a man, yes. But he has measured up. And what he's going to do next, of course, is price it all. So that will be when it gets a bit serious, is when we price it and I gave him the money and he goes and gets the wood. But we're having 12-inch squares.
Oh, right, very good.
And he's going along one wall, the other wall, and the third wall will have those white units I've got in the dining room.
Oh, right, very good.
So it'll be all hands on deck when he actually does it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And he didn't even shout when he found all those bags of wool in the back bedroom. Well, if you're following me on Etsy, you'll notice I've put quite a few bits and pieces. And I'd started to do, you know, the cowls that Sue had made with the fringing on. I started to take photographs of those on, I think it was Saturday, or I was taking photos in between my dizzy bits, you know. Hanging onto a chair.
Was Saturday the day that started really nice?
Yeah.
And then it just went downhill?
Yeah, well, when I got to Sue's bits, it started to rain, and I thought...
Thanks.
I thought, it'll blow over, but it started coming down, rain. So I thought, no, got to rescue Lady Jane and take her in.
Yeah.
Don't matter about yours, car was getting
well,
wet.
no, that's it.
But I was getting wet too.
Lady Jane, polystyrene, not affected by rain.
She could have been.
That's it.
She could have been. She could have soaked up the rain.
See, Gigi, I know my place. I know where I stand in all this.
But to be honest with you, when she came, I said, right, before we do anything, we're going out on the deck, and it was nice, wasn't it?
It was. The sun was out and it was lovely.
That's the good thing about my back is my back where the decking is. If there's any sun at all, it traps it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's really lovely and warm. And me and Gigi and I were out there for about half hour this morning, just after we had our breakfast. But it was a bit too cold to sit out, yeah.
Yeah.
Just that bit nippier. But I had my big dressing gown on, so I was quite warm.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I've got to show you is a Simply Crochet magazine. And once again, what has it got as a free gift? More amigurumis. So if you're watching Rose, I got Rose...
The duck is lovely.
I got Rose another set of magazines, you know.
There you are, just open the page. I think that duck is gorgeous. It's called Arabella, but it just says to me, Jemima Puddle Duck.
Yeah.
From Beatrix Potter.
Yeah, I got another copy of the magazine that had all the amigurumis in. Because Rose had said she was sat with her nose against the screen trying to look at it all. There's the rabbit. I mean, I do love amigurumis. I don't want you thinking I hate them all, because I don't. I just hate doing them. There's Power Flower, is it? Or Flower Power?
Power.
Flower Power.
I must admit, the duck is gorgeous.
Yeah, there he is. What's it called? Splish Splash. I used to have a pattern
He's got
somewhere.
a hat as well.
I used to have a pattern somewhere for Jemima Puddle Duck. I don't know whether I've still got it. But she was knitted.
Right.
My Jemima Puddle
Yeah.
Duck. In full bloom. You can have some flowers in your room, Rose. And
You can
even have a watering can to go with your flowers. I don't think it'll do much water though.
No.
Now this is one that Erin would love. Feeling sheepish. It's got bubbles on it. Oh look, I'm losing something. Oh, daffodil appeal. I've got daffodils on my window bottom, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'm not sending Rose that. I don't think she wants a daffodil appeal.
No.
And there's Easter Parade. It's a snail with its Easter bonnet on. This is the free gift that came with the magazine, by the way. There it is. That's the one that Sue likes with its little hat on.
Yeah.
Do you mind the Puddle Duck?
I think it's absolutely lovely, that.
What's it say? Maximilian hasn't noticed I've taken his hat. Oh, who's Maximilian?
Oh, the snail.
The
Is
snail.
it?
Yeah, it's the snail, yeah. That's why she's wearing a hat. She's wearing a snail's hat. This is all just how-tos. There's the lamb and the rabbit again. So Rose, you don't have to put your nose up against the screen. It will eventually be in your package. This is what I bought it for, which is Simply Crochet. I don't know what it is. Issue 55. Not bad actually, because it's £4.99 and you get that other thing in with it, yeah. It's showing you what you get. The thingamajig. Rabbit. I'm going to do lolly, you know, this dizziness is affecting my brain.
Well, you've got something to blame it on now, haven't you?
I know, my dizzy spells, yeah. My neck was all swollen. I mean, I know I've got a fat neck, you don't have to tell me. But I had more than my usual chins, you know.
Right.
And it felt really like stiff.
Well, it's all connected, isn't it? Throat, ears, nose.
I thought at first amigurumi aliens, but they're not in the book. They're buy a pattern for them. I thought at first I'd been sleeping with my neck in a funny position, is what I thought. Yeah. What have we got now? I really don't see the point of crocheted food. Unless you're doing it for a child, you know, like for a...
Is it crocheted food?
Yeah, donuts and stuff like that, and biscuits or something, whatever they are. Unless you're doing it, you know, for a children's kitchen or something. These are just all adverts for thingamajigs. See, I've got a thingamajig on the brain.
I know, but there's sometimes when I just love the adverts.
Yeah, they're better than
I get more inspiration from the adverts than...
No, I'm not wearing that. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Let's have a look, what is it? Oh, a silly hat.
Yeah, join the tribe, it says. I mean, I do love these...
the cushions and throws and
cushions and
things.
throws, but I would never make them. I'm struggling with that poncho that I'm doing now. It's a lovely pattern, the one I was showing you the other day. Lovely pattern, but you know, just going on for 52 inches, it's just... I like shaping or something to interest me. That's a bag. Then you've got a...
I think it's Tunisian, that, isn't it? It looks...
Probably.
Or it might just be done in the round.
It might be Tunisian, or it might... I can't see, I think I've not got my glasses on. Or it might be just that, what do they call it now? Not Tunisian. Tapestry crochet.
Yeah.
That's sort of like a wall hanging. And that appears to be mats of some description.
It's sort of...
I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Well, tribal, isn't it?
Tribal. Yeah, tribal. God, this tribal goes on forever, doesn't it?
It does.
Love triangles. You can have yourself some...
A triangle necklace?
Yeah. Haven't really found a crochet necklace I like, actually.
No.
Now that is more me. You have to be a sweater. That's more me. Folk tales it's called. That was Gigi snoring, by the way.
It's quite nice, that. I can see it in different colours.
Yeah, I don't like those pastel shades. Excuse me, coffee. Oh gosh, we've gone past all the adverts.
Oh, there's an advert here, and it's Stylecraft double knitting.
Oh yeah, so
you know,
you're falling in love with the
special,
colours.
it's just the range of colours.
Yeah.
And
She
that
just likes those
particular,
colours.
yeah, the sort of purple mauves and lilacs, along with a bit of blue.
Yeah, but you've got a bit of
And some
purple in that
grey.
one for me, don't you?
Yes.
Bit of purple in that. I mean, I don't really care for that. It's just an article. It's a bit broad-shouldered or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's embroidered onto it. Isn't
Yeah,
it
it probably is actually. That's quite nice. You use a button in the centre.
Yeah.
And you make the flower around the button. You know?
Yes.
So that's quite... I don't know quite how you'd fasten it, but...
Is it?
It's a button in the centre.
It looked knitted.
No, it's supposed to be crochet. It's got all the threads going out of the button. It is... yeah, it is crochet. Ooh, look at how wobbly again. That's new Stylecraft patterns. I think I showed you last week. I think I showed you. Yes. Kate's journal from New Zealand. Whoever Kate may be. Now I don't like crocheted socks, but I do love the colours in them.
Yeah. Lovely, aren't
gorgeous colour. It's alright, we're laughing at Gigi.
Well, they're very nice, the colours in
The
there.
colours are gorgeous. And that's another
poncho-y thing.
Poncho-y wrappy thing there with a hat. I'm sure I'm going to love that poncho, the other one. By Fatima. I really do love it, but I think the Lurex yarn and it being 52 inches long is just doing me head in. Stars, stripes and squares.
That's all sorts of different.
Yeah, it's just an article.
Yeah.
I like reading the articles.
Yeah, some of them are good, aren't they?
Yeah. Jasmine.
What's that called?
Jasmine stitch.
Oh, it's a bit like a star stitch, isn't
Yeah,
it?
jasmine stitch. There you go.
I think it'd be star stitch by any other name.
Don't you find that though? What you call a certain stitch name.
Yeah.
And then you look it up and there's about 3 different names for the same stitch.
Well, that's it. It's like linen stitch.
Yeah. I like that as well. Little baby cardigan. Not keen on the wobbly bit down the front. I'd have to put a
No.
I'd have to put a row of single
To even
crochet.
it out.
Yeah, it just looks a bit wobbly, doesn't it? But that's me being picky again. Oh, that's the new season's yarns. Some nice ones, of course. Probably terribly expensive, so we don't look too closely.
Well, yeah. Well, it's all, what is it, Debbie Bliss and
Yeah.
Sheepiers.
Sheep Jeeps, or Shagers I think it's called, but I pronounce it Sheep Jeeps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't even see it because my eyes are going round and my head's going round, so... And I've not tried this plan pooling. It just looks too much of a faff to me.
Yeah.
You know, having to count your stitches and pull, you know, to get the pooling right. It just sounds a bit...
Hard work.
Yeah, hard work to me. Oh, sorry Gigi, wobbling. Oh, sorry darling. We've come to the end of the book now anyway. Yeah. And that's just a lady called Rabbiting On. It's another article about somebody who obviously likes rabbits. Rabbiting On. Oh, I'm going to hold Gigi out. My wheel's spinning
My
again.
granddaughter has a rabbit.
Yeah.
Not a real one, a little soft toy one, and she loves it. She takes it everywhere when she can.
Yeah.
I've got to make it
Yeah.
some clothes.
My youngest granddaughter, step-granddaughter, whatever, she had a rabbit. I don't know if she's still got it now. I mean, well, she's not a youngster, she's in her 20s. But she had a house rabbit.
Oh, my daughter had a house rabbit.
A big house rabbit she used to have. I don't know if she still has it or not.
And it was trained to,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
it's trained to a litter box now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how Gigi would take to a big house rabbit like leaping about.
He'd probably be scared to death of it.
He's scared of cats.
Bless him. Sorry, Gigi.
I mean, I'd love kittens and, you know, or cats, but I don't think he'd get on well with them. And a house rabbit, I don't think he'd like that. I don't know what he would like, actually. Probably another dog, but I can't do that.
That's it, because he got on alright with,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, he got on well with the big dog. Once he got used to him.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a few moments when he first started. He
Yeah.
was a bit wary. I mean, they are big. They were big. Well, they still are big.
Yeah.
It's just that they're not here big. And I'm missing them. I haven't seen them since. But
Well, it's surprising, isn't it? You
Mm.
just get...
And but I'm going to go up to their house when it's all finished off.
Oh, very nice.
I've seen it. I didn't see it in the beginning. I've seen it
Yeah.
halfway. And because he didn't want to take me up before that because the floorboards were up.
Yeah.
And even
Would
without
sneeze.
the whizzy wuzzy head. Oh, bless you.
Bless me indeed.
Even without the whizzy wuzzy head, I do tend to fall down any hole I see.
Or don't see.
So they didn't want me like...
Or even imagine.
Didn't want me putting my foot in it, you know, like coming through the
Yeah.
ceiling or something. Because all the floorboards were up because they were having the whole thing rewired, you know. So that's what it was all about. Yeah. So I've got Gigi sleeping now on me. I don't know whether you can see him at the angle that the camera's at, but he's asleep.
Bless. He blends into your top.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he?
We were discussing the colour of Jan's top, but I think now it's just Gigi coloured.
I thought it was brown when I bought it. But I think I've discovered now that it's like old gold. Because I put
It's
a brown...
Gigi.
I put a brown skirt on with it first of all, and then it didn't look right. So... Oh.
Well, no, it'll be a leaflet.
Yeah.
And hopefully Gigi won't.
Yeah, no, it's just
Hear
a leaflet
it.
through the door and Gigi's not seen him.
Good.
Otherwise it would have been a barking frenzy. And I'm just looking at the angle of the camera, so you're probably actually looking at the mirror, not us.
Mind you, the angle of the camera. Did you not check it before?
No. So,
Well,
hello.
Well, I must admit, even I thought, oh, well, it's a bit...
Bit high. If you can see the top of our heads, hello.
Does it show on the back?
Not now, it's probably closed
Oh.
itself down now. But I've just noticed it, I was just looking at it, I thought it's pointing up.
Well, it's probably...
Pointing at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you're right. It's probably at the mirror on the top of our heads.
This camera, when it's pointing at anything, bears no relationship to what it's
That's
showing.
it.
we've decided that many times, because sometimes she'll say, it's only pointing at me, or she'll say, it's only pointing at you. But when we look at the film afterwards, it's all right, isn't it? But this time it does look like it's pointing upwards. Oops.
You'll have to watch a skew width video.
We're not doing it again. Hello. Oh dear, I shouldn't do that because my head goes round.
Oh no.
Oh.
There's not much you can do really for vertigo, is there?
No, you can go sometimes and get your ear crystals aligned. You know, they tip your head back, don't they? They turn your head one way.
Right.
And then the other way. It's got to be done professionally though by the doctor. But I was watching that. You know those pensioners that had gone to India?
Oh, right.
It was, what's she called now? Oh, I don't know. She used to be in the Carry On films and that. And she's one of them.
Yeah. It was in Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Oh, name's on tip of my tongue and I can't think what it is.
Well, she started when about the second week while they were there with this dizziness. And she went into the doctor at the hospital. And he just laid her flat and laid her head down, really down.
Yeah.
And then he twisted her head one way and then the other way. And apparently it's something like realigning your crystals in your ears or something.
I didn't know I had crystals in my ears.
Well, I didn't either till then. But apparently if they go off balance, that's what sends you a bit woozy, yeah. But, I mean, I suffer terribly with my ears if I go flying. Just feels like somebody's putting corkscrews down my ears. Ooh, it's an awful feeling. And then I go deaf.
Yeah.
Deafer. My son says I'm deaf and I can't hear anything. The only time I'm deaf is when I've got my, my breathing machine on.
Yeah.
You know, it can be thundering, lightning, earthquake outside and I don't hear a thing. That's the only time. Because I didn't hear the doorbell this morning. Philip had to ring me. Gigi's outside, where are you?
Oh.
I mean, it sent me a message saying Gigi's on his way in 10 minutes. And I wrote one back saying okay. But then I must have just dozed off again.
Oh.
And the phone's ringing and I'm thinking, oh, who's that all about? And then I jumped up to put my dressing gown on and it was like, way!
Oh dear.
So I was going down the stairs, like hanging on both sides of the stairs, trying to appear normal. Very hard for me to appear normal. But
I'm saying no.
no. Wouldn't be me if it was normal.
This is very true.
Yeah. Oh.
Say it, don't do normal.
We don't do normal, we do tops of the heads.
That's it, you're probably just talking to a pair of eyebrows.
You've been talking to eyebrows in a mirror. Gigi is here, I can assure you he's here. Oh dear. I can't lean forward to tip it down a bit because I've got Gigi on me.
Yeah, but I'd tip it down too much.
Just tip it down a bit and then see.
Hang on, I'm losing all gold.
Oh God, throw it all away. Throw it round.
That's it.
Just tip it down a little tiny bit. There's a little lever around the back there, can you see it? Little lever.
There is.
It only wants about a half inch.
This could be a disaster.
Just wants about a half inch, doesn't it? Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better.
Yeah.
Hi, people. Sorry if you didn't see us before, but you can see us now.
Are you sure?
I really am this crazy, you know.
We're going to disappear, aren't we?
Yeah.
Into silliness. Not disappear, descend into silliness at this rate.
Well, we give everybody a laugh when we do it.
Yeah.
They could be sitting at home feeling a bit miserable. Like I was when this world was spinning yesterday.
Drunken and now
I
worse.
don't mind what I've got as long as I can crochet.
Yeah.
But it was even interfering with that because I was
well,
like,
that's
you know,
disaster,
that's
yeah.
a disaster as far as I'm concerned. I mean, my leg can be hanging off, but as long as I can crochet,
Yeah.
I'm fine, you know. But when it's affecting my head and I'm like spinning around, you know,
Oh God, no.
and you're trying to focus and you put your glasses on and it feels worse and oh. But hopefully, my neck's gone back down to its normal fat self and back to a normal 3 chins. It was just like out here.
Yeah.
yesterday. I couldn't explain it. And I kept looking at myself thinking, gosh, my face looks fat. My face was all out here, like a chipmunk.
You might have just had, you know,
Maybe
bit
with
of
glands or something.
yeah, a bit of infection. And
I've not been kissing anybody. I've not got glandular fever. What they call it, the kissing disease.
yeah,
don't
they used to, didn't they?
Yeah. They said a lot of people when they first started going to university and that used to get it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because they'd probably been at girls' schools or boys' schools, and then they suddenly find out, oh, the other sex is there over there. Yeah, we'll have a kiss. And it used to
Well, a lot
spread
of
around.
athletes get it as well, though, don't they?
Do
Which
they
is
go around
weird
kissing
because,
people?
like, you are.
Depends on, do they go around kissing people?
Well, no, but you know, they sort of. But when they get it really, really bad, glandular fever.
Yeah, I have had it a couple of times when I've been much, much younger.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Are you wondering if it's one of them things that stays in you?
Well, I had really, really bad vertigo when I was younger, and I tracked it down to wearing headphones, you know, earphones.
Right.
Because I used to like my music loud, and I think that, you know, I used to be watching television, yes, and I used to put the music on and I put the headphones on, and I used to have it, because sometimes he'd tell me to turn it down because he could actually hear it,
Yeah.
because it was like booming through me, and that's when it started with me. It started going really, really woo all over the
Like I
place.
say, it's all to do with your ears and stuff.
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
now I don't wear earphones. Not even when I'm on the computer, because I wear them when I'm on my tablet.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, the other day when I was on my tablet, I was talking to somebody and I finished up like a crick in my neck. So that could have been the start of it, because I was turning my head
Yeah.
to my tablet because I was charging it up.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't come like in front of me. So it was like there. So that could have been it, because I could have been turning my neck round in a funny angle.
Yeah. Mind you, these things happen, and there's no rhyme or reason to some of them, is there? So.
Well, not with me. When I rang Ian come on Sunday and I said, you won't have to mind if I don't get up and jump around. I said, because I've got vertigo. He said, oh, something else you've got now, is it?
Just wait till he gets out.
So much
Just wait till he
sympathy from
gets
my
out.
family, yeah. I mean, I don't know where this vertigo come from. I didn't ask for it. I'm certainly
Yes.
not hypochondriac. I didn't wish it on myself.
No, you sort of like get to about 50 and then things start.
Oh, I tell you, downhill on a toboggan, I keep saying that. Takes you ages to go up the hill, but when you're on the other top of the hill, you're down it.
Yeah.
You're down it at speed on skis.
Collecting all sorts of stuff, aren't we?
Yeah. It's like them games, you know, where you have to grab something on your way past. Yeah, arthritis,
Yeah.
vertigo, give it
Yeah.
here. Deaf, give it here. Wobbling eyes, give it here. Oh, that reminds me, I need to go to the opticians as well.
Your eye test due.
No, the screw fell out of my glasses.
Oh. So you
Screw loose.
I was going to say you genuinely did have a screw loose.
Definitely got a screw loose, yeah. I fastened it together with a bit of wire, threaded it through.
Yeah.
You know, but it's okay. I can use them, but they're a bit like on a slant now. They don't sit right on my face. I've got the screw.
Oh, well, very good.
But I put it back once before, and it fell out. And then I took it up to the opticians, and they put me another screw in. Must be a faulty pair of glasses, this. And then that fell out. So then I found the original screw that fell out from the time before. And so I've got that in a bag now to take up there.
How weird.
But I went up on Saturday.
Is it the same side?
Yeah. It's always the same side. I don't know what happens. They must put super glue on it next time they glue it in. It's not as if I wear them all the time. I wear them to death. I only wear them for reading and my reading glasses. I was laughing at my niece. She goes, old age has finally hit me. I've had to give in. I said, what? And she goes, I've got a pair of reading glasses. She's done well because I had reading glasses way before she did. So she's done well.
Oh dear. I knew when you discover the world of... I know I shouldn't really buy cheap reading glasses, but I've got dozens.
Well,
not dozens, but I bet you I've got, well, a dozen pairs.
I like to have the cheap ones just to keep in my bag.
Yeah.
Because when I used to carry my prescription glasses around with me, I was always losing them. So you don't mind if you lose a pair.
Yeah.
The others. But if ever we, go out for a meal, if ever, I need it to read the menu.
Yes. Yeah.
But I need it for labels as well, when you're trying to read a label in the supermarket to find out what it's got in it.
That's it. I think that's why I wear mine on my head so much. At least I know where they are.
Yeah,
Because
well...
usually I have a panic if I'm at work and I need to read something.
And you go...
And I go like that and I think, they're not on my head.
Where have they gone? Where have they gone? They're like a headband, aren't they?
Yeah. Fashion accessories.
Yes, yes. I must admit, my niece wears the sunglasses on top of her head because she said it was me that said it to her. Maybe I did when she was younger. When she was driving one time and I said, get some sunglasses on, don't frown. And I said, you'll get wrinkles if you frown. And she says, every time she puts them on in the car, she goes, yeah, I do remember what you said, Auntie,
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've always worn sunglasses when I was driving. I always did.
Well, I must admit, this morning, I nearly rooted my sunglasses out. And I thought, no, if I get my sunglasses out, the minute I get on the road, it'll cloud over and pee down, so...
I need to keep my sunglasses on my scooter, because that's when it hits me. I'm low down in my scooter. When in the winter sun, it's lower, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you turn a corner and it's like, whoa, was everybody gone blinded by the light? I used to hate driving in this type of year, time of year, because it used to come underneath my sun visor. You can be blinded. I mean, my daughter-in-law actually hit a bollard in the road because she turned a corner and she just couldn't see anything. It just blinded her completely.
Especially if the road's wet.
Yeah.
You just get a sort of
but apparently
glare.
It's a known thing that bollard's been knocked down I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
Because the same thing happens to other people. They turn the corner and get blinded and hit the bollard, Gigi's having a sleep now.
Bless it.
Next door's cherry tree's out. It always comes out before mine. She's got the blossom on hers,
Yeah, it's just beginning to come out. See, signs of spring.
Yeah. I love my cherry blossom tree, but it lasts... It always comes out about now, and then when the wind comes in April...
Yeah.
It's like
gold.
A wedding, it's like confetti.
Yeah.
I have to sort of nip out and take its photograph because the day after it's usually gone by then. It's Japanese, isn't it?
Yeah, well they have...
That tree's got a different
major
name.
cherry blossom festival, don't they? I've forgotten what it's called, I'm sorry if anybody from Japan is watching.
The tree that I've got there is a Japanese tree, but it begins with an A. I was going to say Akita, but that's a dog, isn't it?
Acer japonica. No, because that's an Acer.
It's one that grows slim and tall. Because next door's bushes out, and hers is pinker than mine. Mine's more white. It's alright, it's the phone. I'm just going to ignore it because...
Very melodic.
Yeah. It's usually somebody and nobody, because if it's anybody, they'll phone me on my mobile.
Right. They're trying to sell you something.
Oh yeah, I get them all the time. Come on, stop.
Well, no, it's not. It's our backing music. No, it stopped.
Stop now. Yeah, well, hopefully we will not get in trouble for copyright, whatever it's called.
What?
When you put anything musical on to YouTube, they take your video off because it's something to do with, like, it's like George Michael.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, no,
it's some sort of...
Yeah, but I can't help that. It was my phone, so
yeah.
Please don't knock us off because that was unintentional music. Yeah, if you've got the TV on in the background or something like that. It's something to do with, like public display of music or something.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, because mind you, there's sometimes, if you watch some of these YouTube videos, for tutorials especially, they have a bit of music going in the background, don't
There
they?
is some music that is free, and you can get a list on, if you pull on the pull
Well, that's
down.
obviously free because
it's
every make a phone,
it's a phone
like yours.
It's a phone one. It's not. We weren't singing.
Oh, God forbid we don't sing. No.
No, you will not hear us singing. Angelic choir is not us.
No.
And I don't know how long we've been on.
No, because we've not set the timer again, have we?
No, there's my scruffy neighbours going out.
Oh, scruffy neighbours, where are
They've gone up there. I can't do anything about them next door.
Never mind.
It's a private
Just
landlord.
keep trying.
So I can't do anything. Have you got the councillor involved? And there's nothing I can do. Except just keep glaring at her and hoping that she'll take the hint. If I was able-bodied, I tell you, I'd be having a skip out there. Throwing all the rubbish in the skip.
Yeah, but then that's not.
No, I know, but
It doesn't make her realise that, does it?
No, obviously she
just
can
think,
live
oh,
like
I'll
that.
make a mess and somebody else will clear it up for me.
Obviously she can live like that. I couldn't.
No.
Says me looking round at my house. It's got clothes on the poof and a basket full of colours of yarn for mine.
Yeah, but that's there because
that's creative.
You're doing it, yeah.
It's not rubbish. I haven't got a bag of rubbish, that's odds and ends that should be in the bin. I haven't got any of that around, yeah. No. I tried to think what it smells like around the back of their house. Oh dear.
Why are you actually saying that? I've got one of those like an old-fashioned dustbin, metal one, with holes in the bottom, so you can. Yeah. It's like an incinerator.
Yeah, I've got one at the bottom. Yeah.
I need to get going with that.
Yeah, I've got one at the bottom.
Every now and again, I sort of like get all the old bills and receipts.
Yeah. Well, actually, I say I've got one of them at the bottom. I don't know whether I had to throw it out or not. I think I burnt a hole in the bottom of it.
Oh, I must admit, I'm quite sad. I quite like having a bit of fire.
Yeah, I think I burnt a hole in the bottom of it. I think we had to throw it away.
Yeah.
I haven't looked if it's still down there yet. I don't think it is. I think it's gone.
I've not seen it. I can't.
No, you can't see it from the top. It's down at the very bottom. But I think we had to throw it away. Do you know my memory's terrible? My memory's shot. I find myself looking for things and then I think, hang on, didn't I give it away? Or did something happen to it, we threw it away.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's in my mind. You see, this is what it is with the mind of a hoarder. Still thinks she's got it.
Yeah.
But the mind of a hoarder is also going, oh, when did I get that? Sue was like upstairs. Where did you get that? I don't remember you getting that. And I don't remember getting that either. I told you I order yarn in my sleep.
You must do.
I must. Because I look at half of it and I think, I really do not remember buying this. It must be brain fade.
Imagine we're all guilty of that. Brain fade.
Well, as you get older, your brain gets full.
Yeah.
So you throw out the bits you don't want.
Yeah, but it's like anything else in life. When you have to tidy up and you throw things out.
You always want
10 to 1, 2 weeks later you want some. So it's the same with the brain, isn't it?
Because it's like my son said to me, we could have done the back shelving with some like those things, like grid things that go down the wall and you hook things in. And I goes, yeah, why did we get rid of them all? We had tons of them. And we just got rid of every one of them. The hooks and everything. It cost a fortune when we bought them. And we decided we didn't want them anymore, so we got rid of them all. And you're thinking then, if I'd have kept them, all my shelving problems would have been half over,
Yeah.
But you don't think, do you, at the time? No.
Never mind.
I needed a bigger garage done to put my stuff in.
It'll be great. When it's all done, it'll be...
My son keeps saying, I'm sure it's still not going to be big enough. I said, it'll be fine, Because when I see all what I've got, I'm going to be going, oh my God.
Yeah.
Use it up faster, use it up.
That's it.
Yeah, soon.
You'll have to get the big hook out.
The big hook out, six different threads at once.
Yeah.
Making rugs and baskets.
Do you know, I was thinking about that only the other night and I thought, I really ought to go and see what I've got and what I can put together.
Yeah. Well,
and
I'm thinking
do
of
a
doing
mat
that
or a rug or something.
With all the machine cons that I've got. Because I'm sure I'm not going to knit them on the machine. I'll knit some of them on the machine. But I'm going to put 3 and 4 together, if I can get some nice colours at tone.
Yeah.
And see what I can do. But at the moment they're all in those big plastic tubs, so I can't see but I'm not getting anything down.
Well, I must admit, I once made, I'd got some, I think it's more like, really rough rug wool,
Yeah.
if you would, given to me in a cone, and
Yeah.
it was wound double. And I put it with 2 strands of some really fancy yarn I had.
Yeah.
That I didn't have enough to really make anything.
Yeah.
But anyway, I crocheted it together, and I made this mat thing, and we're going to make a bag.
Yeah.
And I ran out of the fancy stuff. And do you know what? It must have been about maybe, say, 14 inches by about 10 inches.
Yeah.
Or 12 by
Yeah.
18, something like that. It's been the most useful thing going, because I used to put it on the dining table if we were having, any
Hot stuff. Yeah.
hot stuff on.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's been
Yeah.
really well used.
Yeah, I keep saying I want to make a rug. Because once all this is done, I want to get my bedroom, all the carpets clean. My bedroom carpets are cream. And just where I step out of my bed every morning, I mean, I've got clean feet, I don't know, but it must be the oils off your body. But there's always like a bit of a dirty mark, just next to my bed. Even when I clean it with the
Yeah.
So I thought, once it's been cleaned, I'm going to put a rug
Yeah.
just there. Because you see, you put oils on your feet, don't you, and different things, don't you? And with it being a cream carpet, it must just pick it up.
Well, that's it. But I mean, if you wander about barefoot anywhere else,
Yeah,
your feet pick up.
yeah. I love being barefoot, but it's a bit cold this weather. I've got my ratty-tatty slippers on. I'm kiss of death to slippers. I really
You've
am.
had more slippers than I've had hot dinners in time I've known you.
I wear them because of the way I walk, and the way that my hips and legs are. I walk them sideways, so eventually the whole shoe slides sideways, and I have to discard them then because I walk funny. I could do with like boots, the old-fashioned boots with the zips up the front. The ones that your grandma used to wear. Could do with some of them. They used to still sell them on the market for ages, didn't they? But I've not seen any for a long time.
Usually in them little
those little magazines you get for the paper.
papers.
I don't have any papers anymore now.
Oh,
There's enough bad news in the world without reading a paper.
Yeah.
I don't like news. It's always, when I see certain people in the paper, I'm like, well, I don't want to hear any more about them.
Yeah.
Because we have politicians, you've got them, we've got them. When you see them, they just make you go,
Very good,
yeah, you do.
description. Yeah.
You see them on the TV and you go,
It says more than any combination of words.
yeah, your teeth go furry and set on end, don't they?
Yeah. No, the zzz one was better. Yeah, that's it.
I'm not political, as you can see, but some of them just make me fizz. Honestly, they do.
Oh dear. Well, I'm not getting political.
No. Look, I can write my name on the dust over there. I'm like Quentin Crisp. Well, it says if you don't dust ever, it never grows any higher than, is it half an inch or something?
I have heard.
Yeah, that's what he used to say.
Yeah.
You don't touch it, it never grows any higher than half an inch.
I wonder where it goes after that then.
I don't know, but I think it's true. I mean, if you go in a bedroom that you've shut up and not been in it for months, whatever, and you look, and there's never like 2 inches of dust, is there? There's always just that half-inch layer, isn't there, on anything, or even a quarter-inch layer like there is there. It's not even a quarter-inch.
It must just compress.
It does, must just, yeah. Because you never see like snow like that. You never see dust like that, do you? No matter how long you leave it. I mean, when we used to have lino and that when we was kids, and there used to be dust bunnies under the bed, but they never got any bigger. They were just like dust bunnies, weren't they?
Yeah.
But,
Well, that's it. Where does the fluff come from under the bed?
I don't know. Where does dust come from?
No, it's the dust under the bed specifically, really, because I mean...
Yeah. And TVs are worse. Oh. You can wipe your TV 3 times a day.
Yeah.
And it's,
that's static,
that's
isn't
static,
it? You know,
yeah.
the electric static.
But there's like, must be dust in the air, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That draws. Oh. Don't
Well,
talk
like,
about
what's
housekeeping,
it?
it's depressing.
No.
I don't like housekeeping.
We were talking about Bradshaw's of Barn Aldswick t'other week.
Yeah.
And that were one of Alf's, wasn't it, to Billy?
Yeah.
Go and play with dust under bed. No,
Alf.
go and play with fluff under bed.
Yeah. Oh, Alf. You are horrible. You're awful.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Soon after we were talking about it, I went home. I went there.
Google it.
YouTube.
Googling him, yeah.
Oh God, I had a quite happy, very
Yeah.
smiley, very giggly
Yeah.
half hour listening to.
I like the music. Do, do, do. Was it? Something
Oh,
like
I can't
that, was
remember
it?
music. It was just, you know.
Yeah. I always used to start off with the same music.
Yeah.
Didn't it? Yeah. Gigi's well away here. He's fast asleep.
Oh.
Well, he was until I said his name and then his ears went.
Also, he's not fast asleep.
No.
Man.
His eyes are closed though.
Do you think we've had our half hour? Do you think we've got off yet?
Oh, we haven't got off yet, but we're in imminent danger.
I'm conscious that we ought to say ta-ra this time.
Why spoil the habit of a lifetime?
Well, there is that as well. Every and again, you know, you just want to do something proper.
People say, what was Sue going to say? And I'm like, I don't know.
Look, we both admitted to having brain fade.
I cut off in the middle of one of my videos the other day and I had to say to Zoe, cut the end off because I can't remember what I was going to say. So I said, somebody's bound to ask me, say, what were you going to say then? And I'm like, I don't have a clue.
Pass.
Pass. Can't even remember what I said at the beginning of this video.
You don't need to get out.
I think we ought to set her out now.
Yeah.
You'll have to switch it off because I've got a sleeping doggy.
All right.
Yeah. So, bye-bye, everybody. Hope you're having fun like we are.